Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine Monday morning here. Today is another edition of performances of Ghanaian players abroad. Amazing performances by Ghanaian players in general. Jordan Ayew was once again the match winner for Crystal Palace as they beat Aston Villa under, I have to say, controversial circumstances. Villa were denied a late equalizer for what was a charge by referee Kevin Friend as a dive. It wasn't a dive upon further replay. Wonder why VAR did not intervene, but Jordan Ayew was the match winner on that occasion. Jeffrey Schlupp once again providing the assist for him. We also look at Fatawu. He got a goal for the first time for his Swedish club Trelleborg in their 2-1 win over the weekend, and also EKUBAN was on target, as well as Thomas Partey also finding the back of the net for his side Atletico Madrid in a 3-2 thriller. He found the match winner late on after he came on as a substitute. Without further ado, I just jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll start off from the English Premier League as usual, and Southampton took on Manchester United in the early kickoff. Now Kevin Danso is a Ghanaian. He had a red card in this game. Actually, he has decided to play for Austria. He's an Austrian-born Ghanaian, 21 years of age. He was born in Austria to Ghanaian parents. He moved to England at the age of 6, plays for MK Dons Academy, signed a 4-year contract with Augsburg of Germany. He joined Southampton on loan this August and has been capped at youth international level for Australia. He can play for England, or if he wants to play for Ghana, he can play for Ghana. So Kevin Danso had a red card in that game. Unfortunately, it didn't cost his side the game. They shared the spoils with Manchester United, who are still struggling after thumping Chelsea 4-0 on opening day. Crystal Palace played Aston Villa in my next game, and Jordan Ayew was once again the match winner for Crystal Palace. Jeffrey Schlupp found him in space. He wriggled past through 2 players and found the back of the net, and that was enough to get Crystal Palace the win they so dearly needed. Aston Villa were hard done by late on when Kevin Friend said Jack Grealish had dived. Upon further replay, it was clear that Jack Grealish did not dive, and that was a wrong call by the referee. Wonder why VAR did not come in there. Now Leicester City took on Bournemouth, and Amate still out injured for Leicester City. They beat Bournemouth 3-1. Now Newcastle took on Watford. Christian Ayew played 82 minutes of this encounter. It ended in a 1-1 draw between both sides. And Leeds took on Swansea City. Andre Ayew played 85 minutes before he was substituted. His Swansea side beat Leeds 1-0. Now Nottingham Forest took on Preston North End, and for Nottingham Forest we have Albert Adoma was versus Charlton Athletic. Unfortunately for our Ghanaian player Andy Yadom, his Reading side were beaten 2-0 by Charlton Athletic. FC Wimbledon versus Wycombe Wanderers, and Kwesi Appiah played 74 minutes in this 0-0 draw. I move to Spain, yes, and that is where Thomas Partey and Mubarak Wakasu are. Now Getafe took on Deportivo Alaves. Wakasu played the full 90 minutes in a 1-1 draw here. Levante took on Real Valladolid, and Mohamed Salisu of Real Valladolid was in action for them. He played a full 90 minutes, but his side were beating 2-0 by Levante. Atletico Madrid took on Eibar in what was a really interesting game. Thomas Partey came on in the 84th minute and scored in the 90th minute to give Atletico Madrid the win they so dearly needed. It was 2-2. Partey came on as a substitute and scored the all-important winner for Atletico Madrid. It was great to see him in action. Many have been saying he plays better for his club than for the country, but we hope Thomas Partey improves for the Black Stars. Upcoming international friendlies. Reportedly, Ghana will be facing Algeria in this coming week, and we hope Thomas Partey will show up and will be on top for the Black Stars. But this case, he was a 84th minute substitute and he managed to score in the 90th minute for Atletico Madrid to give them all 3 points. Now Real Zaragoza took on Elche, and Dramina played 80 minutes for Real Zaragoza. They beat Elche 1-0. Sevilla took on Celta Vigo. Joseph Edu played full 90 minutes in this 1-1 draw here with Sevilla. Celta Vigo versus Sevilla. I move to Italy now, and Cagliari took on Inter Milan. Kojo Asamoah played a full 90 minutes On target once again was Romelu Lukaku, as someone was in the midfield that beat Cagliari 2-1. Now Genoa took on Fiorentina, and Prince Boateng played 72 minutes before he was replaced by Frank Ribery. They lost 2-1 to Genoa on that occasion. Sassuolo played Sampdoria, and Alfred Duncan played 79 minutes in their 4-1 thumping of Sampdoria. Sassuolo emerging 4-1 victors on that occasion. Now Udinese took on Parma, and Nicolas Opoku was once again an unused substitute in this game, and unfortunately he was not part of the team that played Parma. They lost, however, 3-1 to Parma. I move to France and Metz. We have John Boy of Metz. They took on PSG. Yeah, Metz took on PSG, and John Boy played the full 90 minutes as his team succumbed to that loss. In Turkey, Kayserispor took on Galatasaray, and Galatasaray beat Kayserispor 3-2. Now Bernard Mensah played a full 90 minutes for Kayserispor. Emmanuel Adebayo was in action for Kayserispor. What could not get on target, he has now joined them recently. There were 3 red cards for Kayserispor and 1 red card for Galatasaray. That must have been a really feisty encounter. So much full-bloodedness on that occasion. Fenerbahce took on Trabzonspor, and Caleb EKUBAN played the full 90 minutes, and he was on target for Trabzonspor. We don't know, EKUBAN will remember that there's one guy who missed the penalty that knocked out the Black Stars of the AFCON 2019, the round of 16 versus Tunisia. But EKUBAN is here back with his team Trabzonspor, doing what he does best and scoring goals for them. Germany, Wolfsburg took on Paderborn 07. Christopher Entriege was in action throughout the full 90 minutes as Wolfsburg played a 1-1 draw with Paderborn SC. Eintracht Frankfurt took on Fortuna Düsseldorf in a 2-1 loss for Fortuna Düsseldorf. Kelvin Ofori and Bernard Tekbete were unused substitutes in this game. Nana Ampoma and Kasim Adams were not in the squad entirely. I moved to Belgium. Club Brugge took on Genk. Joseph Painso, we all know, is with Genk, and he played 61 minutes on this occasion. Now Cheno Mordvana took on Donavrouz. Samuel Lincoln played the full 90 minutes on this occasion in the 1-1 draw. And finally, Trelleborg took on Trelleborg versus Vastres K. Fatawu Abdul Safiu, who is on loan there from Kumasi Asabte Kotoko, got his first goal for the club, and it was great to see him in action, having fun once again after leaving the Porcupine Warriors. He's in action, got his first goal for them. We hope it's the first of many more to come. So that has been it for today, looking at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. Who had the best goal for you? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments box. Have a great week, and kudos to all Ghanaians who shone over the weekend, most notably Jordan Ayew. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your week.